The sun stood high over the city boulevard when Arman Virel's driver slowed the luxury car near a crowded signal, the glare of glass towers reflecting off polished metal and busy faces. In that ordinary slice of daytime chaos, Arman's eyes drifted to the pavement where a thin woman sat with two small children pressed against her sides, their clothes faded, their faces dusty, their eyes far older than they should have been. Something about her posture, the protective way she curved her arm around the children, struck him like a sudden ache in the chest. His breath caught, because recognition came not as a memory but as a force, sharp and undeniable, pulling him back to a life he had buried beneath success. If you believe that kindness can change destinies and that people deserve second chances, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel Life Spark Stories. Your support keeps these stories of hope alive. Arman had built his fortune from relentless ambition, rising from a modest background to become a name whispered with admiration and envy. Yet the woman on the pavement was a living fragment of the past he had escaped. Her name was Sarela Morn, once a bright, determined student who shared his dreams during their early years, when hunger was a memory and hope felt endless. Life, however, had not been kind to her. After a chain of betrayals, illness, and a sudden loss that shattered her family, Sarela had been left with nothing but two children and the strength to survive each day. Arman had heard rumors years ago but never searched, convincing himself that the past was better left untouched. Now it stared back at him under the unforgiving midday sun. He stepped out of the car, the murmur of the street shifting as passers-by noticed the powerful man walking toward the beggar. People paused, curious, suspicious, some expecting anger or dismissal. Sarela did not look up at first, focused on shielding the children from the noise and heat. When she finally raised her eyes, confusion flickered, then disbelief, then quiet shame as recognition settled. Arman felt the weight of years press against his chest. He saw not failure but resilience, not weakness but a woman who had endured what most could not. The children, Riven and Luma, clung to her, unaware that this moment would alter the course of their lives. The shock came when Arman did not turn away. Instead, he knelt on the hot pavement, unbothered by the stares, placing himself at eye level with the children. He listened to Sarela's story without interruption, absorbing the details of nights spent awake, days searching for work, and the constant fear of losing her children to a system that offered little mercy. Around them, traffic resumed, but the space felt suspended in time. What stunned the crowd was not just his attention, but his humility, the way a man of power allowed the truth of another's suffering to reach him fully. By the afternoon, Arman had done what no one expected. He arranged immediate shelter, medical care, and education for the children, but more than that, he offered Sarela dignity. He brought her into his foundation not as a symbol of charity, but as a partner whose lived experience would guide programs for struggling families. Cameras appeared, whispers spread, yet Arman refused spectacle. He knew that real change did not require applause, only commitment. The city buzzed with disbelief as the beggar vanished from the streets, replaced by a woman given the chance to rebuild. As the days passed, Sarela's transformation was quiet and profound. The children laughed more easily, their eyes brightening in classrooms filled with sunlight. Arman visited often, not as a savior but as someone seeking redemption for the years he had chosen comfort over compassion. He understood that wealth meant little if it could not reach into the shadows where hope was fatting. The story spread, not because of money spent, but because of humanity restored, reminding people that a single moment of recognition can rewrite a lifetime. If this story touched your heart and reminded you of the power of empathy, please engage with this video and let us know what you felt. Before the ending, make a special effort to comment your thoughts and share how kindness has changed your life. As the sun continued to rise over the city each day, it illuminated not just towers of glass, but the simple truth that compassion, when chosen, can shock the world and heal what was once broken.